Yes, this is yet another random human from the internet attempting the iconic Minecraft cake. Shocking, I know. Honestly, it never gets old, but this time I'm doing it a little differently because it lights up and I just think that's cool. So if you stick around to the end, I'll show you a bonus piece I made after this one. Here's a hint, it's a lantern you might know. So the whole concept here was a cake that glows. Kind of like those cute lamps you see on Pinterest, but instead of mass-produced factory vibes, this one's handmade with love, as every small business loves to remind you. Shout my heart. But I used a ton of aluminum foil when I was building this base, and I still think I should have made it bigger. That's what she said. Anyways, you'll see why when I put the lights in. When I finished the base, I rolled out several packets of translucent clay. This clay is the reason why it's glowing to begin with, and I was inspired by Uncomfy Studios from her goldfish lamp. Like, that lamp was fire. Because the idea of this cake was supposed to be a pixel cake, I should have just rolled it out, cut it, and baked the clay first, flat. But because I was building up the clay on a foil base, it came out more lumpy than I wanted it. Actually, I didn't even want it to be lumpy to begin with. The clay itself though, that was a nightmare. It crumbled constantly. I drowned that in Scoopy oil until I ran out, and even switched to coconut oil when I was working on the lamp for the lantern. Sculpting, man, it's really just trial and error. Painful, hilarious, trial and error. Perfection doesn't exist. That's the whole beauty of sculpting, in my opinion. There's no single right way, it's all just vibes. With the sides of the base done, the fun part was honestly shading with the chalk pastels, and everything I use will be linked in my Amazon storefront. I mainly use the orange and yellow shade plus some brown and gray. The brown almost made me crash out because it was so splotchy. It really almost ruined this video too because I wasn't going to post it. After I finished shading, I rolled out even more clay and cut those into pixel squares and slapped them on the sides and added another layer on top just for it to get that icing look. And I'ma be so for real with y'all, invest in the pasta machine roller because I cooked my hands just from conditioning this clay. Okay, this clay is a love-hate relationship. For the strawberries on top, I think they're strawberries. If they're cherries, I don't care. They're strawberries in my book over here, okay? I made small clay squares and I positioned them to look like the pixelated PNG that I found on Pinterest. And I feel like that really just tied the whole look together because it was looking a little, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, I put the little strawberries on top and it's really looking good. Like, it's looking, like I'm finna eat this shit up. So when it looked decent enough to me, I baked it, and off camera I sanded it down more. I'm not gonna lie, I sanded it down more off camera because it was still lumpy. And while I haven't pulled the foil out yet, I'm sealing it with UV resin to protect it and give it that extra durability so it doesn't break, because polymer clay is very fragile when it's thin, okay? Very fragile. You have to use UV resin because it's the one thing that really gives you that protection, that durability that's going to like keep your pieces in good standing health. Just make sure you have your gloves, your glasses on, as well as, you know, a mask. Mask is very important because this shit gives you a headache. It gives me a headache. So, and make sure your windows are open, your doors is open. You need a lot of ventilation. It's really important. Anyways, so after I stuck it under some UV light, I brought it outside to cure it because the sun works better than a UV lamp. Bring that out into the sun, that sun really cures it, and it gets it solid. And finally, voila, my glowing strawberry Minecraft cake. But what's better than cake, you might ask? No one did. Ice cream is better than cake, and I will die on that hill. Not too much on me though. Let me explain. Think about it. Cake in 99-degree weather, hard pass. But ice cream, year-round perfection. Even in the winter, you got heat indoors, okay? Ice cream wins. End of debate. Now, if you want to grab my ice cream lamp or the smaller desk friend version, it's available in my art shop along with blank sculptures you can paint with your friends. So, what should I make next? Don't forget to subscribe.